right? But at least because of their honesty, right, I was able to make a decision on what platform I'm going to play in the future. Because they were honest, at least. At the very least, their honesty made me show, yeah, your plan is stupid, so I'm going to go PC and I'm going to play your games on PC. But at least they were honest about it up front, and I knew as a consumer, hell, screw as a consumer, me making my own goddamn money, I knew what to do with my own money.
I understand that. Yeah, that
like,
makes sense to me.
Sony's not giving us that courtesy. Sony's not giving you...
What now?
Yeah, what I'm saying, Sony's not giving you the courtesy to at the very least be like, all right, let me look back. All right, I see what PlayStation's doing. I see what they're deciding. This is my decision based on the information I have. They're not doing that. Okay. Which is shitty.
Well, I mean, I'm looking at their press release. I respectfully disagree only because I'm looking at their press release.
What's their press release?
It did say that the Demon Souls thing is not really here because they actually had to reissue an apology. Their press release is telling you about the cost of the accessories and things like that. The stuff that wasn't in the on their show today. Cost of the accessories, the launch games that are coming out. Spider-Man is going to have some type of remaster. I don't know what. Again, they haven't elaborated on what it's going to be. The cost of the games, Demon Souls, is going to cost like $70. Some of the games are $59. Just overall, what they're expecting with the console, stuff like that. Shipping information, pre-order on different stores. Like today, more pre-orders going up tomorrow. So this pretty much that's what it is. The games that are launching specifically with the SSD in mind, Ratchet and Clank. And this is just Ratchet and Clank. Until Demon Souls is released for PC, Demon Souls will be on that list. And I can't. Let me look at the other one here. That's the only one. Those are the only two I see right here on the list.
I ain't saying, but get to where was this thing that you disagree because of the press release? Like, what did the press release do or change?
The press release said again they made a mistake. They said it was not coming, but that doesn't mean it was their official blog.
What I'm saying is, Nintendo, you will never see Breath of the Wild 2 accidentally say coming to PS5.
You're correct.
You'll never see that. Not even accidentally, because it's just, that's not in their thoughts. Like in Nintendo, they have nothing in their brain that has PlayStation. You understand what I'm saying?
Correct. No, you're correct about that. Yeah.
The reason why, So the reason why that thing made it to the slide is because it's being done. I got it. Yeah, my point is Sony lied.
Okay.
For Horizon's on PS4.
All right, let me ask you a question.
Listen, hold up. Horizon is on PS4. That thing comes with a stock 5600 RPM hard drive. Like, what are we doing here?
I got another important.
Like, technically, listen. I want you to guys. Let me put it this way: the PS4 I have right now, because I didn't even upgrade to the Pro, I can play Horizon Zero Dawn, the sequel, Horizon Forbidden West, on this old ass dusty motherfucker that sounds like a Boeing 747. That can play Horizon Forbidden West. The thing I'm looking at right now can play Horizon Forbidden West. How? Someone explain to me. I need somebody to explain to me how on February 20, or let's say the game comes out November 2021, I can walk into the store, grab a disc, and I can put that game and it plays on this console. How? How is that possible?
Because they're making sounds like, again, they're making two versions, one for PS4, one for PS5.
Come on, man. Oh my God.
Let me ask you a question right now that I just shout out to Lady Sugar. She tweeted out, right? I didn't even think about this, right? What happened to the invite only shit?
I'm done.
Right. Do you guys remember that?
Two versions. Ain't nobody making two versions. They're not gonna waste their energy on two versions. They're not doing that.
No, what happened to that?
They're not doing that.
You had to sign up online to get an invite to pre-order the PlayStation, and they just stealth dropped it.
Yo, where J-Dub at? I need somebody to explain this shit.
No, Now that again, I saw that coming because they do not have enough to hit the United States, at least North America. I can't speak for the world. They need 12 million just in North America. They're not going to get it. So yeah, it's going to be a free for all. It's going to be the Walking Dead out there. You're going to have to, if you want one, especially in that first initial rush, you're going to have to go ahead and do what you're doing now. If not, like they said, you're going to have to wait till December and or January. Again, this all came out yesterday. I just thought everybody saw, like, yeah, people are just going to have to wait because they're not making enough for the world. I mean, it's the most wanted electronics product that's coming in this fall. It is the top of most wanted product. So yeah, there can't be a pre-invite because people may not get it. What if you're at work and it hits your thing, you don't see it, then you miss it, you got a legitimate complaint. So yeah, no, you're right. That's a legitimate question, but that's what happened.
So we're live. Let me introduce everybody. Hey, everybody, welcome to impromptu episode 60 frames no lag. We weren't able to hold it on Monday. Work and life got in the way. But I'm glad we were able to have it now, and I'm glad to have the crew here. I'm truly blessed to have Craig here all day. We got a special guest, Rome. What's up, Rome? What's going on?
What's up, Elon? What's up, y'all?
Okay, we're glad that you're here. You know what I'm saying? We get your opinions on this stuff. Waiting for Jay Barry and all day. I don't think J Dub's gonna show up because he knows me.
No, I just talked to him like 15 minutes ago. He's at a coworker. He's at a work thing.
Okay, he's at a work thing. Yeah, he lying. My man knows. He's like, yo, Puerto Rico's about to be in this bag. I'm gonna stay away. Puerto Rico's about to be.
Niggas, I was in Scumcast. We did like a little mini episode, and I'm gonna troll Xbox no matter what. Ain't nothing gonna stop me from trolling those fucking. Right? Niggas was saying I was damage controlling because I'm being critical about Sony. Like the games alone. I mean, just Miles Morales alone kills everything on Xbox.
No shit.
Already. Even with it being on PS4, right?
Yeah.
That's not the argument. The argument is, I said this on Twitter about an hour ago. Look,
I saw it.
Sony lied. Xbox is Lucifer. My next tweet was, this showcase was a 10 out of 10 for me, right?
Yeah.
But on paper, it was a rough draft. They fucked up.
Yes.
They fucked up, period. The mixed messaging got everybody confused. So hopefully everything gets straightened out this week and we'll be back on track to some more lies. But for right now, we'll deal with the situation at hand.
Yeah.
What's up, 60 frames no lag? What's up? What's up, chat?
Yeah, what's up, everybody? I'll just simply say, I knew that there was no way for them to do the whole pre-order sign-up thing. I mean, a friend of mine works for GameStop. He's one of the managers, not the in-store guy. He's one of the district managers. He's like, man, look, there's just no way and not just Sony, it's just no way for nobody to do something like that. You're going to have to do it the old-fashioned way. And he said, but you have to wait on Sony to put the pre-orders out there. The stealth dropping, I mean, basically they totally, the people who signed up, because I got an email from Sony, but it wasn't about the PS5. It was about some new TV they were coming out with. It's like when you sign up for Sony information. But no, I had no issue with it because I understand the way that PS5 is going to work. I understand their SSD solution, things like that. To me, 3 games, from what I understand from their press release, 3 games, the Horizon game, the Spider-Man game, and I forgot which other game, is going to be on the PS4. Ratchet and Clank, I guess this what my understanding of it is, Ratchet and Clank cannot play on the PS4. Now, that may change tomorrow. All day's right. They may make an announcement tomorrow. Just like Xbox, still, their pre-order is about to go live, literally, in like, 6 days? And we still haven't seen any games yet. Now, that can change tomorrow, too.
Right.
But my whole point here is that for a group of people that are mad, this is one of the fastest electronic devices that is sold out ever. Like, it's gone. And it's going to be, and if you try to get it tomorrow, guess what? It's going to be gone. So for a bunch of people that are supposed to be mad and upset, I'm not seeing that. because the sales say otherwise.
Let me get it. Hey, sorry for ignoring you. Chat. Hold on. First super chat's Glorious War. He said Xbox not getting ray tracing for DMC5 at launch. Well,
Really?
yeah, but they probably hardly bought it anyway. So like, who's really gonna miss out on that on Xbox? Like, all right, Caleb Kaiser. My man said Horizon 2, Sackboy, Miles Morales are coming to PS4, and here's why. The PS5 is supposed to be way more than 500, and to cover their losses, those games are coming to PS4.
Possible. That's a good point.
Maybe.
Guess what? We may never know.
Maybe.
That's a good point. That is a good
We'll
point.
never know.
Yeah, that's legit.
Let me get this out before I forget.
Okay, hold on. Let me see if there's any more. And wait, one more super chat. And then last one. This is the last one. Big Stout. It says JMPR. I got the last physical at GameStop. How about you? I'm getting mine's at the military base, so they don't do pre-orders, but I'm gonna be there early in the morning waiting and pick my shit up.
Damn. Well, y'all are lucky because again, I'll be in December, baby, or January, baby. But I got the headsets.
You know, so that's it. So I'm gonna get everything at the picks. All right, so go ahead, all day. Go ahead, all day.
But no, what I want to say is, like, you're the historian out of the bunch. You know a lot of facts about PS2 and timelines and things like that. I mean, I know it too if I get my Google fingers ready. Yeah. But
my man said, get that Google.
But now, correct. Now, I want you to put some input on this. The reason why the mixed messaging was alarming to me, and the reason why I got a little paranoid and not really knowing which way they're going to move, is because, correct me if I'm wrong, but PlayStation's life cycles with their consoles, once the new ones come out, it kind of lingers for a couple years, maybe 3 years.
No, they
4
do.
years.
They do. Every console sells. Every PlayStation has kept going into the gen, right? But here's the difference between the two, right? Say, for example, whatchamacallit? Let's take PS2, PS3, because that's probably the biggest one out of all of them, right? Because the PlayStation 2 went so deep into the generation that it actually outsold 360. Like 360 launched in November of 2005, right? It didn't finally surpass PlayStation 2 sales on a month-to-month basis till like 2007, like February.
Right,
Literally from the moment 360 launched, PlayStation 2 was being outselling it month to month to month, all the way until to 2007. It wasn't until like early 2007 that 360 finally won like number one on MPD, right? Or some shit like that. And even the PS2, I remember November 2006 when the PlayStation 3 and the Wii launched, PlayStation 2 outsold both of them on their own launch month. So the PlayStation 2 was a selling beast, right?
Right.
But
hold on. Before you make that point, hold on. Let me just finish it so you can tackle it. So by their console lasting extra amounts of time, right? That can maybe leverage more PS5 games to be cross-gen. That was my fear.
Now here's
their consoles don't die like that.
Here's the thing. When that happened, they didn't do cross-gen games. In fact, they made games specifically for PS2, because remember, God of War 2 came out in February 2007, and I'm using American, I'm using the US timelines, right? The PS3 came out in November 2006. So literally, a big blockbuster PS2 game came out specifically for PS2. Sure, you could play it backwards compatible to PS3, but it was a PS2 game, right? And at no point did Sony try to sell the PS3 with God of War 2. It just wasn't. It was still kind of aimed and zoomed at PS2, right? The PS3 had exclusives specifically for the PS3, and the thing they would try to push was with the cell processor, you can have better animations and stuff like that. They didn't hold it back and be like, well, since PS2 is 150 million in God tier, let's still try to make these games on the PS2 and scale it. They didn't do that. They had PS3 exclusives, and they did their best to cater to the architecture and try to show the cell processor and all that bullshit. And they still made PS2 games separately. They even made, Gran Turismo 4? Came out in PS2's late life cycle. You know, they kept it separate. You know? But they were distinct because the message was the PS3 can do this, and they try to show it. You know? So, and in order to show it, and this is what my issue is with this cross-gen bullshit, right? Right? The issue is this. If you're a company, right, that's making a specific console, right? Right? And this goes to any console, whether it's Sega, Nintendo, NEC, I don't care what the name of the company is. If you're a company and you're coming up with a specific console, a complete entertainment gaming console, and you have your own development studios that work for you, right? And you're pushing a message for this console, then it's your responsibility to use that manpower to specifically make the games so that way the vision of the console that you're trying to sell comes true. You understand what I'm saying? If the game is available on PS4 or even on PC, you ain't doing what you said you're doing.
The lines are blurred.
You know what I'm saying? You cannot tell me, oh, with these games, we're gonna, you know, these games are bottlenecked. Developers, they're literally telling us, like literally, Mark Cerny had a goddamn boring ass, fucking whatever that shit was called, and he's literally telling us, oh, this, you know, he said in his source voice, well, with the PS5, you know, developers, you know, for over 20 years, they have been, you know, the bad game designs. As you see, the Jack 2, this was the last time we had advancements in game design, and since then, we have not been able to overcome it. But with the power of the SSD and architecture, we can now break those barriers. So you say all that shit just to fucking put your game on PS4 on the same goddamn hard drive.
Right.
They're putting
You had me listen to that bullshit, right? It was like torture. Like, I'd rather get waterboarded than to go through that shit again. So you say all that bullshit only to put your game. Whose man's is this? Whose man? Yo, Rome, no, hold on. Rome, you're the gas. You tell me how you feel about it. He's the new guy. You're the new dude. You tell me how you feel about this.
You know, I was born listening to y'all, man, and I was sitting there pondering on it, and truthfully, I feel...
Hey, hold on. Like, you sound too close to your mic.
Oh, do I? Okay.
Yeah, just back up.
Let me turn my... Okay. How about now?
Yeah, that's a little bit better.
A little bit better, but you're still kind of peaking.
Okay. How about now?
It's
All right.
a little better. Go ahead.
My better?
Just don't talk loud. Yeah.
Okay. So, yeah, I was... you know, listening to you guys, and I was really, you know, entertained by it, of course. But what I really want to say is, I feel like they didn't keep it 100 either. You know what I mean? Jim Ryan didn't keep it 100, bro. He said, you know, we believe in generations. You know what I mean? And we, you know, had us actually thinking that, you know, Miles Morales is exclusive, and it's not. So. You know, honestly, in my opinion, I'm riding heavily on 2K taking me into next gen. Just like 2K. That's the only hope I'm riding on, bro. And really, that's what got me. Huh?
I can only find 3, and everybody has my Twitter. You can just hit me up on Twitter. Hey, these games are going to be on PS4 as well. But I know Black Ops is. Everybody knows that.
Yeah, that's like I don't have issues with the third party.
But,
yeah, go ahead, Craig.
Resident Evil 8, that's only going to be on next generation. Deathloop, I'm not sure of. That's why I'm saying I'm not sure. The Devil May Cry thing. If you're not going to have ray tracing is only available for, well, I mean, there's some basic stuff. We saw Demon Souls. We saw, I don't know about Oddworld. These are just the games that we saw. Haven't heard anything about the God of War yet. You know, we didn't see no gameplay. So if people are this upset over 3 games, like Flavor said back in the 90s, can't do nothing for you, man. As far as I know, let me make this clear. 3 games. So if you're this moist about 3 games, I mean, good grief. As far as their SSD is concerned, that is going into the future. All day is right. I agree with him. The actual presentation, the show he gave it a 10 out of 10. Yeah, great show, game after game. I love the prices for it, and you know that is what it is. But yeah, I don't know. Oddworld, is that going to be on PS4? I mean, I haven't heard any. I don't know.
Another point I want to make too. I think with Porter Rock, I'm gonna say it before he will, because he's gonna say it eventually now or in a video later. So I'm gonna give you a precursor to what I'm about to say. So in Porter Rock's vision, right, he would be like, so you got a customer, right, that goes to GameStop, right, and is ready to make that transition, right? And they didn't see that press conference. They didn't see the Sony event, the Sony showcase, right? They didn't see none of that. So when the PS5 comes out and you got Miles Morales, Spider-Man there, you got fucking what's the other game? What's the other one that's on PS4? Little Big Planet.
Sackboy.
Sackboy.
Fuck Boy.
One more, right?
Fuck Boy.
What's the other one? Fuck Boy. Right.
Yeah.
What's the? Anyway, Horizon Zero Dawn. You see all these games they're talking about. Yeah, you can pre-order it, and imagine them trying to sell it, and them saying, "Wait a minute, why is that? Is that on PS4 too? Is that the box art for PS4? Let me see that real quick. Oh, it's on PS4 too. Oh, it is. Also, wait, I already have a PS4. So you say, oh, so I don't need the PS5?
Right.
Oh, okay. Let me just grab those games and get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, and there's going to be
Especially if you have the Pro. Fuck it.
And you cannot. And again, the problem is that what it sounds like to me, and I'm gonna talk to my niece about this because she has one degree in marketing. But what it sounds like to me is that they had an initial plan to get people, because they said that what their plan was to transition people as fast as they could, and then they hit a wall with production. The production for this thing they're not going to be able to meet demand, and so now the cost of like the shout out to the person getting the super chat. The fact is that maybe they were going to go higher, and now they had to come lower, and that's why some of the games are. I saw where Demon Souls is going to be $69.99. Now, again, that could be wrong. That could be a misprint. But and at the end of the day, this year, Miles Morales is supposed to come out. I don't know about all they call him the fuck boy. So let's just say that comes out this year. So you have 2 games this year, and then the only announced game, let me make that clear, first party for Sony next year is Horizon Zero Dawn.
And God of War. And God of War.
Well, no, but God of War right now isn't announced to go to PS4. That's why I was
just
saying
the PS4.
Earlier.
Yeah, but here's the thing. That's true. It's not announced to PS4, right?
Yeah, correct.
But now, let's be honest. People wonder how they were able to get these games to come out so fast. Now we see why. Because they're PS4 games. So yeah, now God of War 2021 does not surprise me. Mm-hmm. People say, "Oh, there's no way it come out 2021." Yeah, it is because it's a PS4 game. When you look at it, when you look at it as a PS4 game, just improved on PS5, then yeah, it's believable. Mm-hmm. That's it's completely believable that it's 2021. Completely believable.
No, like I said, it's a 3-year game. Yeah. I thought the original came out in 2018. Yeah. So
they have the assets already done. The assets already done. So yeah. Wendigo. Hold on.
I was actually going to say my biggest gripe is that for me personally, if it wasn't for 2K, there would be absolutely no reason for me to get a PS5 at launch because there's nothing that would take full advantage of the PS5 in my opinion. You know what I mean? So there would be no rush for me to get one if there's nothing that would off what it can do. That's all I'm trying to say.
For me, Rob, I'm just keeping it 100% here. If people are getting this upset over 3 games announced, let me make that clear. It could change tomorrow. There's 3 announced games, 2 this year. I assume Sackboy's coming this year. Not for sure. Then Horizon Zero Dawn, which doesn't even have a release date yet, or Horizon 2. If for 21, I'm looking at their list here, and there's more games here on this list that ain't going to be on the PS4. But that's just the list I'm looking at. And again, this could change tomorrow. Okay. Let me make that clear. Okay.
You know what?
But Craig,
and that's the problem.
They lied.
They lied.
So he'd be like, listen. Craig, you're like, but looking at this list, the list is from Craig. Here's the thing, Craig. The list is from a bunch of liars. They lied, so they have no credibility. You can't use a group of people who has no credibility. Yeah, they're lying, so I don't trust the list. I don't trust any list from Sony. I don't trust the list. Why should I?
Let them lie. And as long as they don't lie about the quality of their games, we're good.
I mean, I'm sure the games will still play great. But don't give me this bullshit on we believe in generations. And we're taking advantage. Games built from the ground up. Developers been crying about them being held back in game design. Shut the fuck up. Shut up.
Well, like I said,
you're lying.
And again, and this is why respectfully disagree. You're talking about 3 games announced. Now you're right. They can change them all. They may
okay. So how many games do we have to talk about before we finally say, Sony, you lied? 10? Like, give me a number. Because you keep saying it's only 3 games. That's like saying, oh, my kid only lied to me 3 times.
No,
you lied.
It's okay to say that they lied. It's okay to feel that way. I'm simply saying I'm
not feeling. It's the truth. They lied. It's not a feeling. They lied.
That's what I'm saying.
They lied. They lied.
Yeah, they lied. It's 3 games.
Yes, they lied. 4, 5, 6. I mean, listen. It's 3 games now because they weren't up front. How many more games are they gonna keep doing this?
Like I said, all I'm doing is going by what they released in press. It can change tomorrow. And again, let me make that clear.
And I hear you. And who's they? The people that lied. You can't use a liar as evidence. It's literally a witness. Like, you know when you're in court, right? Once the lawyer proves the witness is a liar, then all statements is invalid. You know what I'm saying? Once you prove that the witness is a liar, that's it. So any list that Sony has right now is can't be trusted. It can't be trusted. This is garbage.
It's 3 games. That's why I'm just kind of like, hey, if they're tore up about 3 games, oh my God, what are they gonna do about? Because again, I'm looking at more games on PS5 than on PS4.
Listen, and those other games, I guarantee. Now, here's another thing.
About the PPC, the collection,
or
all those games are on PS4.
I ain't giving a shit about that. Ain't nobody give a fuck about it. What the fuck are we doing here? I don't give a shit about Second Son. What are we doing here? Like, here's the thing, and
it sucks that they lied about these 3, but the fact that these 20 plus.
Okay, and how many? And how many of those 20 plus? All right, and how many of those 20 plus are also on PC?
Oh, that I don't know.
Exactly. Nothing like literally. Like, here's the thing. Literally, how many games on that list is PS5 exclusive? Nothing else. No other platform. No other architecture. Out of that list, Craig is crazy. Yo, shout out to Wendigo. Thank you for super chat. He says, bro, they messed me up with the pre-orders dropping tomorrow. Yeah, they sneak drop that shit. Yo, you got dudes right now. Headed to GameStop real quick. Yo, this shit is crazy.
As a consumer, that would have pissed me off too. If you did all that sign up and you signed up at Best Buy and GameStop, you went in there to get all that information, and then they just said, "Oh yeah, here, just do it like this." As a consumer, I would be like, "Yeah, that was crazy." But again, try to look at it like they do not have enough merchandise to put out for them. They can't. Their supply is not going to meet demand, so it's just going to.
Listen,
free for all.
Well,
just like
that, I don't care about that. I don't care about that. I don't care about that. Wait, my man Showan, he says Sony execs big lied, but the games were still fire. The games did look good, right? The great looking souped up PS4 games. I agree. Vedger, shout out to Vedger. He goes, why Sony wasting money and time to maintain scalability backwards to PS4? I want 100% to 120% of the next gen experiences. Then force devs to hold game design back and push next-gen game design back to 80 to 90%. I absolutely agree. Listen, the pre-order, listen, it happens. When you got a hot commodity item, like I said, the PS2, I had to drive up to Yonkers to get that sucker from Brooklyn, and the guy forced me to buy 3 games, a controller, and a memory card. And one of the games was like a racing game, which I don't even like racing. So I get that. I get that. I get that shit, right? I get that. But at the end of the day, if you can't get your console day one, you'll be fine because you're going to get one. Yeah. Sony's going to manufacture more. You'll get one in December, January. And once you have it, you got it, right? My man Wendigo, bro, I'm from Puerto Rico. GameStop doesn't exist here. Oh, shit, Wendigo. Damn. God damn. But I bet you like that Spider-Man trailer, though. They have Puerto Rican flags everywhere. I was like, that's what's up. Yeah. That's what I'm talking about.
All Dave's right. That Spider-Man was straight. When you watch it in 4K, which I assume everybody here did.
Well, I was watching at work.
Hey, that shit was fire, bro.
Yeah.
Like,
Listen,
holy fuck,
I'm
man.
not gonna argue graphics, right? Obviously, if you got a more powerful GPU, you're gonna get better graphics, right? But these are consoles. Yeah, these are consoles, not GPUs. With consoles, there's an expectation to evolve game design, not just graphics, right? Not just graphics. Because if our graphics is the only thing you improve, right, then it's just a mid-gen refresh. That's all these consoles is. If you don't improve the game design, if it's nothing but PS4 games, but they look better, that's not next gen. We gotta stop the bullshit. 4K 60 is not next gen because there's already a platform that did that already. Just because you decided not to buy the platform, aka PC, doesn't mean it hasn't been done. That would be the equivalent of saying, giving xCloud the credit for us, oh my god, now we finally got console gaming on the go. No, bitch, Switch is out. It been done did it. Console gaming on the go has been a thing for a while. Just because you didn't want the Switch doesn't mean the capability wasn't there. Stop it. 4K 60 is not next gen. You could already been done had that. You could have played Gears of War 5 4K 60. Hell, I think they played that shit 4K 120 last year. Just because you didn't want to buy a PC doesn't mean the capability wasn't already there. 4K 60 is not next gen. Stop it. Stop the nonsense. It's not next gen.
Before I go, what it sounds like to me, and this is just my opinion, I'll sleep on it and I won't jump back on it till Monday. But what it sounds like to me is there's a group of people who thought everything was going to change instantly. And there's another group of people who understood it was going to change gradually. That's what it sounds like.
No, even gradually, I get your point, but even gradually, right? You have to start somewhere. Sony didn't start. Like, look at VR, right? VR, I love VR, right? But let's admit the graphics sucks. It could use better frame rates, but they at least got their foot in the door with a first unit. They're out there. The developers are getting used to it. They actually putting in the work, so that way when better hardware comes, they're already prepared, right? So I didn't expect, it's like Insomniac with Ratchet and Clank. That's starting. They started to do what the SSD does. That's what you call a start. They legitimately started with Ratchet and Clank. They're trying to get to that point, right?
And there's other developers.
But Gorilla's not starting because you got shit that could play on the thing I got right now. This motherfucker runs on the.
And I said, okay. And this is all right. And this is where, because I game on PC, I understand that it's going to play one way on the PlayStation 4, which is, I'm not here to say it won't play well. But it's going to more than likely be 30 frames a second. It's going to more than likely be checkerboarded. It is going to be a downscale version of what's on the PS5. With that said, I understand that there's a group of people who thought that maybe Gorilla and a Naughty Dog and
let me put it to you this way. Let me put it to you this way. I'll use Horizon. Gorilla themselves said they wanted to put flying mechanics where Alloy be flying in the air all over the place. But they said they couldn't do it because the PS4 hardware and the Pro hardware would not allow them. Now that we know these games was made for the PS4, guess what that means? You're still not going to get that mechanic.
Can we wait and see that officially from Gorilla? What if we get the PS5 and you have that mechanic?
That mechanic's not going to be in there,
I'm just saying.
They're not.
Well,
you got too much faith. You got nah. Because listen, if this was Xbox, Craig, if this was
Ryan snatched it.
If
this was Xbox, we would be.
Are you going to be able to put XYZ mechanics?
They're not putting the mechanics in
this game.
It's the dog.
Or is the PS4?
We got a PS4. Horizon. I'm telling you, Horizon is a PS4 enhanced game.
I would say
that's what it is. It's a PS4 enhanced game. You ain't getting no flying mechanics.
If they're not able to And again, if they're not able to do it, I'm like, yeah, this is messed up. What I think is going to happen is just what I think. It's just like, and we'll know with the Miles Morales. We're going to know right off the bat the next 90 days. If the PS5 version of Miles Morales has got all the bells and whistles, let me make this clear, all the bells and whistles that Insomniac had said they were going to put in there, and the PS4 version doesn't, then maybe that will alleviate.
No, it doesn't. Because the stuff. No. Because the only thing the PS5 version is gonna have is just enhancements, better frame rates, 4K ray tracing. That's just souping up an old game. I want game design, like meaning it cannot run because they took the game and designed it in a way the PS4 hardware cannot compute. Limitations of the hard drive, limitations of the memory bandwidth.
Better AI, better physics.
Yes, shit that's not scalable.
Better environmental detail, like.
Okay, and so all day, what if Zaddy, what if White Zaddy does his breakdown?
You know I'm saying that.
Okay, what if this Foundry does a breakdown, or NX Gamer, or what to listen to, does a breakdown side by side, and you see that. You see better AI, you see better.
You don't. You're not going to see better AI. You're not.
Well, I'm just saying. I'm just saying. What if he did see that?
You did it.
That,
you won't.
Do you think that can alleviate some people's?
You're gonna see. You're gonna see better. You're gonna see better frame rates. You're gonna see better graphics, better textures. You're gonna see all the superficial shit. You're gonna see a chick with better makeup, but no college degree. Still with a GED. She's still rocking the GED. The only thing is, she went from a bullshit makeup to now wearing Mac makeup, but still with the same bullshit GED. She didn't go to college. You know, don't save her. She don't want to be saved. Don't save her. She don't want to be saved. Same shit. That's it. That's all you getting. No college degree. Just Mac. She just took a YouTube tutorial and now she has ray traced face. Her face has been ray traced.
And that's fine. Yeah, like I said, I'm in Flavor Flav's camp on this one. It's 3 games, and let me make this clear: it can change tomorrow.
This guy said just 3 games.
And, so
yo, you still rocking with just 3 games, aren't you? Well, like if this was last time I checked in baseball, 3 strikes, you're out. Right? You get in the dugout. Sit down.
But you're right. You can say the list is corrupt, and again, the list is corrupt.
It is corrupt.
Tomorrow. I don't disagree with that, but like I said, I will at least wait for the next 100 days because
hold on.
Yeah,
my man, Craig, did you just say just wait? That's where we at now.
No, I said 100 days. Because I'm not gonna have the console, right? So I have to wait for the people who actually have a console to do reviews and do screenshots.
I'm sorry, Sony's becoming moist right now. They moist. They moist right now.
I have to wait.
They moist.
I don't have the console.
We looking moist right now. Right now, Craig. We looking moist.
The game will be out in 100 days. Again, based on what Insomniac has said, it's going to be here around the holiday. So again, if they can't put things in or if it gets held back, I'll be the first one to say, yeah, them having to do cross-gen is going to hold them back. But if it doesn't, I'll be like, well, from what the people have said so far, it looks like this has worked out. But that could change. Like I said, I keep saying that the list could change tomorrow, so they can come out and do something different. Look,
you a lawyer. That's what you're doing. You pulling some snake skin lawyer shit right now, Craig.
No, I'm not.
That's what you're doing, right? All day. You listening to this cat? No, but it can change, and there's only 3. Like this dude sounds like he works. This dude's a politician.
No, because I think that you're going to see I think you're going to see something happen, and I hate for this to happen. I think there's going to be people that pre-ordered that don't get there.
That's going to happen. Some of these stores are going to oversell it. They're going to oversell what they get. So let me do some super chats. Wendigo, he says, mi reacción cuando vi la bandera fue eso puñeta. Well, he said his reaction when he saw the flag in the Spider-Man, he was like, oh, hell yeah, that's it. He's from Puerto Rico. Yeah. Yo, I was excited. When I saw that flag, I was like.
Yeah, I had a bounce, though. Thanks for the invite. Right. Sorry, I got to run.
All right, no doubt.
Shout out to the chat. And shout out to everybody who bought one, who was able to get their hands on one today. Congratulations! I got the headset, so I'm happy. I'm a happy boy. So all right, then, don't take it easy, brother. Good to meet you all day.
I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this. So I saw. Let's talk about the games. Fuck it, right? Let's talk about it. Let's start from the beginning. And if we can remember, let's start with Final Fantasy, right?
Fire.
They were honest. They were honest. They were honest that they're showing the PC version. I like that. They were upfront. They said, "Hey, this is the PC version," and they're trying to emulate the PS5 experience, right? What do you thought when you saw that? What do you guys thought?
I'm excited for it. It looked really good. I just think that I don't know, man. Them showing the PC. I mean, like, I do give them props that it was up front, but I do, I don't know. Is it going to be on PS4? Is it not? Like, I don't know. Like,
well,
now it makes you think,
I will say this. That's a third-party game, so I don't hold third-party critical to the multi-platform cross-gen because they have no stake in this fight of trying to prove what the console can do, right? So, like, EA, Activision, all them guys, they're going to do what they do, and I accept that because that is not their responsibility to sell the PS5. They're not the ones selling the vision of, oh, we need a console because we're finally, gotta change game design and we're being held back. They're not the ones saying that. Sony's the one saying that. So Sony and their first party is responsible. Third party, as long as they make a good looking game, I get it. It is what it is. But on that merit, so what do you think about it?
So repeat the last part.
Oh, yeah. So on that merit, what did you think about it? Were you surprised that it's a console exclusive?
Kind of.
I was surprised. Actually, I was surprised.
Were you? Why? What's up?
I think it's going to be time for sure.
You think so?
Yeah, I think it'll go to Xbox later. At the same time, like, I'm going to keep real with you, bro. Like, it looked good. It looked like it was running 30. You know what I'm saying? It looked all right. It looked good. Like, I'm excited. But for me personally, Final Fantasy hasn't wowed me in a long time.
Even 7? Did you play the remake or 15?
Oh, I'm excluding that.
Okay.
But I didn't like 15. I bought 15 on 2 different platforms. I tried liking it. I just didn't. I couldn't get into it. And I think it was just the whole emo boy band, the corny ass dialogue. There wasn't that much. Not that much summons. I mean,
the summons was hard, man. And you couldn't control it either.
No, so it just
I didn't like
feel
that.
Like a Final Fantasy game. Yeah. It didn't feel like one.
What about 7 though?
But, I beat that. That's fire.
Ooh,
that's one of the goats.
All right.
But
I don't know.
What
What about the combat though? The combat looked really good and unique.
Yeah,
it looks like an action RPG now. Yeah, which is they were going that way anyway with 15.
That's true.
And what was the other Final Fantasy that kind of had that kind of similar combat? Was it
12? I think.
Not 0, but the other one. It was that. What was that? It just came out like last year or the year before. Hold on, let me see if anybody in the chat knows. What's the Final Fantasy game that kind of had like the action combat before 15? Anybody know?
12?
I had to
or
be
13
12 then.
or 13 with lightning.
Nah, it was after that. Yeah. It was like, wasn't it an off game? Was it was 13. Okay. 13. So I remember. Yeah, I think it was 13. One of the games was. Oh, no, I think it was Type O.
Yeah.
All I know is, long story short, they kind of been heading in that direction because of, they want to appeal to the Western audience. Which it was Zodiac Age.
Zodiac Age. Okay, yeah, Final Fantasy 12. That's 12. Thank
you.
That's 12.
Thank you, Panda.
That's 12.
That's 12.
Yeah,
right?
the Zodiac.
Okay.
That was like the re-release on PS4.
So yeah, I feel like they want to attract the Western audience, which is fine as long as the game's good. I don't give a fuck. Yeah. Turn-based. I mean, there's plenty of games that's turn-based I can play. But it looked good. Overall, looked good. I don't know about the setting, the characters. I don't know yet. It's too early to decide. But yeah, it looks good. I'm looking forward to it, man.
Yeah. All right, hey, let me do some super chat, and then I'll get to you, Rome. Forget Me Not says, so Ratchet and Clank is next gen, but Spider-Man Horizon isn't. How does that work? PS consoles never. So the true benefit until later. In the gen. I feel you, brother. Right now we got over 290 people up in it. Can I get some likes up in here? Vedger, high level of CPU equals better AI. PS4 will hold back. Facts. That dog shit. Fucking, excuse my language. That dog crap. Jaguar. My God. What else we got here? Like, yo, I just like, and we out here complaining about the Xbox Series S. Like, yo, this shit is wild, son. The Emperor, Baron, the Baron Black. What Sony did today is completely unacceptable. They are lied out their asses about PS5. Anti-consumer lied, cheat, and steals their model. Man, if you don't shut up, man. Baron. That dude's been anti-PlayStation since the beginning, man.
Baron. Shout out to Baron.
Hey, shout out to Baron, his wrestling career. That dude is blowing up.
Yeah, shout out to that's my guy. Hey, Baron, I got a Mario 3D All-Stars just waiting to come here. If you want to take it off my hands, you can, brother.
Hey, Byron went full vegan, so you can't trust him. All right, I don't trust a man that don't eat steak. All right, he frauding. All right, playing the Switch got him being vegan now. All right, but shout out. Hey, so right here. Hey, come on, people, give me them likes right now. We got over 300 people. I would truly appreciate it. I hope you entertain. I'm being real. I'm being honest. I hope y'all didn't think I was gonna cap for Sony. I truly believe in the shit I believe in.
Hey,
That's why y'all come here. Y'all come here because I am honest.
If we don't hit 100 likes in the next 5 minutes, show's getting canceled. we don't turn the motherfucker off.
Yo.
Once we hit 100, we'll go back live again.
Oh shit!
We gonna stop the stream. We're not playing with you niggas. Hit the fucking like button.
Yo, for real, seriously. So, Ro, let me know what you thought about Final Fantasy.
I thought it was amazing. I actually didn't even know that's what it was until the title screen hit. So I was like, man, what game is that? That looked great. And then when I found out it was Final Fantasy, I was amazed. And then when they said exclusive, I was even more amazed. So personally, I believe that Sony locked that one up. I don't think it's going anywhere, but I could be wrong at this point. I don't know what's going on.
Enix about that money now. You know that.
So I wouldn't say surprised, but not shocked. Because surprised that it actually did happen, but now that I know it did happen, it's understandable. Because Final Fantasy 15 didn't sell like a lot on Xbox. Like the discrepancy between PC, PlayStation, and Xbox is huge. Like Xbox is like down on the bottom, right? So I don't think Square Enix is worried about day one Xbox buyers. I honestly believe they probably aren't worried about it. And if Sony is able to give a little bit of money, they'll take it because they're like, dudes on Xbox don't buy our games that much anyway, so they're not. I don't think Square Enix is that worried about Xbox gamers due to the lack of sales from their games. I mean, it's just the way it is. That's how I think it is. I don't think they're nervous about Xbox sales, at least from their perspective, because Final Fantasy was really low on the Xbox One. They just Xbox One gamers didn't like it. They probably don't want it. I mean, it is what it is, right? Okay.
Right.
So the next game right after was when they started showing Demon Souls, right? I think it was Demon Souls. Right after Final Fantasy? No, what was the next game?
I thought it was the Spider-Man.
Spider-Man. There you go, Spider-Man. That's right. So Spider-Man. All right. He's up there, got the Puerto Rican flag. Wipa. That's what I'm talking about. What do you think about that? All right. All right, all day. What do you think about that? Give me.
Oh man, that's a day one. I platinum the last Spider-Man. I'm a huge Spider-Man fan in real life, so I mean that's a day one. Miles Morales. If correct me if I'm wrong, he looks way doper than Spider-Man.
I know. It's fine, like the way he moves, right? Like his moves, and the way he swings, like they gave him his own unique style.
Right.
They gave him. They had a little bit of sazon and adobo on that. Like they took Peter Parker, put a little sazon, a little bit of coquito, some Puerto Rican rum. There you go. Boom. You know what I'm saying?
That nigga had sofrito all in his mask, man. He was inhaling the fumes.
That's it.
Hey, but nah, it looked really good. I was kind of, you know what? I was getting Infamous Second Son vibes when I was kind of seeing the colors and all that stuff.
Much more brighter.
Really good, man. Yeah. It looks really good. We'll see. I mean, the thing about Spider-Man games, I don't know if y'all at the panels like this or the chats like this, but for me, I can probably play through a game like that maybe twice.
It's just fun. Spider-Man's fun.
It's just you can always you want to just swing fluid and it's so fun. Like you can always go back to Spider-Man and play. It's a system seller for sure.
So that's exactly how I feel. I'm actually still playing my Spider-Man. I'm actually enjoying it. Oh yeah. I just pre-ordered Miles Morales today, and it's $49.99. So I'm thinking it probably is. It might be a little shorter. But from what I've seen, from the presentation today, it was amazing. It looked gorgeous, man. I'm actually very excited about it.
Y'all don't know, he does have a Venom strike. He has like a couple different moves in Spider-Man.
Yeah, all his moves are different. All his moves are unique.
He's weaker than Spider-Man in the comics, but yeah, Spider-Man Peter's more powerful and his spider sense is better. So
I like his unique style. He's not a carbon copy of Peter Parker, which is a good thing. I can't wait to dive into new suits, new powers. It looks really good. You know, but it's too bad we have to wait for the real Spider-Man to get the true next gen feeling. I'm in my bullshit right now. I'm throwing shots. I'm gonna throw shots. Hey, no one's safe. Ain't nobody safe from Puerto Rock. Anybody can get it. Anybody can get it.
I feel you, man.
Anybody.
Actually, I gotta hold some L's too.
You know what I'm saying?
I was going hard on Xbox about exclusives. And now it's looking like it's the same thing with PlayStation, so it's like I gotta hold that L too. You know what I'm saying?
Ain't got shit coming out.
Yeah, that's the only.
It is, yeah, but Xbox is really bad.
I want you to think about when you go to GameStop, Walmart, Best Buy, your local crackhead, wherever you get your console from. When you buy it, you gotta remember what's coming with it.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, Xbox
you're getting
got
free Game Pass. I mean, you might get a 30-day Game Pass trial or whatever. Mm-hmm. And I'm gonna come out with a video soon.
You gotta do it, man. Drop that.
Yeah, I want to see it.
Drop that
you know
shit.
Why? Because I was high as fuck the other day, right? Let me tell you this. I was high as fuck, right? It's about 3 a.m. I'm over here chilling with the homies. I'm laughing, talking. So I went to go do something. My son, I think he was still up. He didn't feel good, so I said, "Fuck, you stay up with me." So he was going through Game Pass. I said, "Let me see the controller real quick." So I'm scrolling through Game Pass real quick. And I made this comment a couple weeks ago about Game Pass having a lot of like 2D, 8-bit Metroidvania.
They have a lot of that shit. Like you look at the full library.
I was full of shit. Somebody, I forgot who said in the chat that I was full of shit. That's not true. I said, wait, hold on. Let me make sure I'm not tripping because I'll gladly take the L if I'm wrong, right? Mm-hmm. So. Bro, I was in tears laughing so hard because I couldn't even get past 2 columns of games before there was a 2D game. Matter of fact, there was a game that looked kind of cool, like the box art. I was like, oh man, this shit look kind of dope. Watch this shit be 2D. It showed me a picture of the game and it said play trailer. I said, fuck.
Here we go.
I'm gonna push play. Fuck it, here we go. Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
Mario, NES, all over again. Another fucking 2D game. I'm like, God damn, is there anything in this motherfucker? What the fuck?
There's only a few select shit, man.
Only a few games I can see. And the ones that are selected that you might play, you've already bought and you already played.
Yeah.
So it's like, it's a tough sell. It's an easy sell for a casual, and that's the market they're heading for. So it's all shout out to them. If you enjoy Xbox, if you enjoy eating that pepperoni pizza in the trash can.
CC's Pizza.
Yeah.
All right.
Go ahead,
so next game, Demon Souls, right? I think that was after, right?
So phenomenal.
Oh, that God, I gotta admit, that like the big thing I noticed is the combat. Like you actually it seems more connected. Like when you parry, slash swords, like it seems more fluid and more connected. Like it's totally different. It's totally different than even a Dark Souls. You heard? Oh shit, we got
Hey, shout out to what's his name in the chat? T.O. Lip. What he said? Forza, Gears, and Halo and Ori. Yeah, I'm like when you hear me talking, I'm
tired of Halo, Gears, and Forza.
We ain't talking about the same ramen noodles in the cupboards from 1991. We're not talking about that.
You know, have you seen Halo? Like, have you not seen Craig? Man, but Demon Souls, even the combat looks more evolved than like the latest Dark Souls games or Bloodborne.
Like fuck that. Like, did you see the boss?
Oh man, this shit looks boss. Yes.
Holy fuck, bro. That shit look insane.
Yeah.
It looks insane. I can't wait. I'm not really a Dark Souls guy like that, but that shit is a day one.
I'm telling you, that's kind of making me happy right there. That I was like, wow, that shit look dope. I was like, yo, that's crazy. That's crazy. So what did you thought, Rome? You into Dark Souls games?
You know what? I've never played Dark Souls, man. I never got into it. But that game, when I saw it,
it just became like a quick. It became a breakout hit. What? Demon Souls?
Okay.
I beat that shit. Hell yeah. On the PS3.
did?
Hell yeah.
Man.
I beat that motherfucker. Hell yeah. Hell
Hey,
yeah.
guess what?
I beat every Souls games. I beat Demon Souls, all 3 Dark Souls, and Bloodborne. And I beat Neo 1 and 2.
wow.
And I beat Neo 1 and 2. I beat Neo 2 like 2 weeks ago.
How was that?
Wow.
Neo 2?
Yeah.
It's kind of
Compared to 1.
the problem is it's more of 1 and repetitive.
Okay.
So they didn't do a lot. It's still a good game, but they didn't do a lot to change it. And it was more repetitive. It was more repetitive.
Got the Miles Morales treatment?
Yeah, there you go. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it wasn't as exciting as it was good, but it wasn't as exciting as the first one. So
Hey, you know what's crazy? I watched the review of Demon Souls on X-Play.
oh wow, that was a long time ago.
Long time ago. And I was like, man, wait, people can invade your game?
Yeah,
Like, at that
it
point,
was different.
I ain't never heard of shit
It was
like
crazy, man. Dudes coming in, messing you
Yeah.
up. It was awesome. It was
Yeah.
fantastic, man. That's I'm looking forward. It's gonna be huge for the Dark Souls community, especially that's the only one out.
Yeah.
Everybody's gonna
Yeah.
jump on that. If you're a Dark Souls
People are
fan,
feeding for another one
yeah,
of those, man.
and if you jump on that, everybody's gonna jump on that. So I think that's good. Okay, so what's the next game after? Because I don't have a list. Everybody's gonna have to help me
Man,
jog
what
my
was that?
memory.
Try to help us out if we forget, man.
Yeah,
You know we
man,
get
help me
old,
out
motherfucker.
because I was watching that thing. I was watching that thing at work and shit like that.
Oh, the Harry
I
Potter.
was driving.
Harry Potter, yeah, Harry Potter, right? Harry Potter. That's
I'm super interested in that.
I'll be honest. I didn't care for any Harry Potter game. Right? I saw all the movies because of my daughter. She's a big Harry Potter fan. So I watched all the movies, but I never really cared for the Lego or the corny stuff. But this one, as an RPG, it looks different. And it looks fleshed out. The gameplay looks kind of cool. I would like to see more gameplay. But I am interested in this. What do you guys think? How about you?
Yeah, it looked good. I honestly, that looked good. I never been into Harry Potter games, but I always loved the movie. So that's definitely something I'm open and looking forward to too. As a matter of fact, so for sure.
All right. Okay, what about you all day? You said you looking at it too?
Yeah. It looks good, man. I'm probably gonna cop it. I'm kind of torn between Harry Potter because I kind of liked it. The first 3 movies, I read the first 2 books, and I was into it. But then, let me explain something to the chat real quick. I don't know if y'all feel the same, but I was talking to Luca about this. Shout out to Luca. I was talking about this like at a young age. I already had good taste. You know what I'm saying? So I was already watching anime and playing games and into comics. So when Harry Potter came along, it really wasn't that unique. I'm already into cool shit. You know what I'm saying? So I never really been into that world. But, you know, I watched most of the movies, and it's decent. But if this video games, it felt like what we should have had last generation or the one before. Like, we should have, fuck the Lego games, we should have had a true Harry Potter game like this one. So it'd be kind of cool to see it from a real, like a more, how you say it, like more in-depth perspective of a game, not just a Lego game, not just a EA licensed trash game, none of that. A real, well thought out Harry Potter game. I'm looking forward to it, man.
Cool. So yeah, I just need a little bit more info, but it's all right. Okay, next game. What other games after? I'm not gonna talk about all the games. Deathloop. Let's talk about that shit. What the hell is that?
Which game?
Deathloop.
Definitely.
What is that about?
Yeah.
Isn't it made by the same people who made Dishonored?
Is it?
I think so. Anybody in the chat know? I'm not too.
Like, what's that about though? Like, what's the premise behind that game?
It seems like you're some type. Well, from what I look, it looks like you're an assassin, and they go, I guess, try to outlive each other, or I don't know what the fuck, but it's some type of assassin-esque type game. It looked good to me. I'm gonna play it when it come out. It looks dope. The premise is dope. I guess you can rewind time and all that.
Is that the game where the gun jams, like your controller will jam the trigger? That's the game, right?
Yeah.
I think it is.
That's gonna piss off a lot of people. I want to see live streams of that shit so I can laugh.
So yeah, the chat said,
I want to see Kismu. I want to see Kismu play that game. He be like this
Hey,
stupid.
shout out to Guap in the chat. He said, yes, Deathloops is from Arcane Studios, the maker of Dishonored. Okay.
All right,
Yeah.
good looking out.
Okay,
All right,
cool.
so all
Good.
right.
Thank you.
How about you,
Appreciate
Ron?
that.
You interested in that game? It's dog shit.
Okay.
It's dog shit.
It wouldn't
Just say
be
it. Just
exciting.
keep it real. Just keep it
like a
real.
good rental. A real good one.
Yeah.
Just admit it. That shit look like Game Pass. That shit should be on Game Pass. Let's be honest. That shit Game Pass.
Games, roller coasters, man.
That shit Game Pass.
I mean,
that's Game
Them
Pass.
roller coaster games, bro. You play it. Once you're done with it, it's it.
That should be day one on PS Now. Let's admit it. Let's be real. Let's keep it real. Let's keep it funky.
Oh, wait. Let's go ahead and get into a little deeper, better conversation.
Okay.
What's up with the PlayStation Collection?
What? Yeah, I like
it.
I'll tell you.
So,
It's
does
for
anybody know the details of it? Because I don't.
Okay, so what it is if you buy a PlayStation 5 and you're a PSN Plus member, or you're I don't even know if you're a PSN Plus member. I think you have to be a PSN Plus member.
Yeah,
but all those games you're gonna have access to via the PS5.
You can just download.
Right. So now, who's the target audience for that? Clearly, most likely, it's not the PS4 gamer because you most likely already have those games, right?
Mm-hmm.
So really, I think Sony's trying to attract people who didn't buy the PS4 and they're on the fence between Xbox and PS5. Well, if you buy a PS5 and subscribe to PSN, you get access to all those games that you never played before.
Well, you know what, P-Rock? I think you have to have the. Well, first you got to have PS Plus.
That's what I'm saying.
And I think you have to own those games. You have to have downloaded those games on the PS4. So and then you can play like you can.
But then that would defeat the purpose of calling it. Then why call it a PlayStation collection if it's my own shit?
Well, that's true.
You're advertising to play my own shit. Like, no, that make no sense. No, what that is if you don't have any of those games and you got PS Plus and you buy the PS5, you get those games now. All of them.
Okay.
All of them, right? So I would imagine, and I'll be honest, are they gonna get enhancements? Like,
ooh.
Because if it's just base PS4 games, then who gives a fuck?
Yeah.
Who gives a shit? Ooh, you get to play Infamous Second Son, but no enhancements. Like, if it was at least enhanced too, 60 frames, that would be great, right?
Yeah.
4K, ray tracing, HDR. All right, I got it. Good way to advertise that, but who cares? Like me, overall, I probably don't really care because I literally own most of those games. Like Infamous, Fallout, The Last Guardian, Uncharted, God of War, right? Spider-Man. Who else? What else they mentioned? I played all them shits and beat them. Yeah. Literally, there's nothing there for me on that motherfucker. It's crazy. So I see that as for the new gamer who don't own a PS4. Somebody, I could see this for the people who are tired of Xbox bullshit and they finally saw the light and they're like, you know what? Especially after today, or what is it? Today, Microsoft said that they don't need to have first party to sell the console and have a great experience. I'm pretty sure that was the last straw for some of these Xbox dudes. They were like, okay, I'm done. I'm done. I'm done with Xbox. Now they're saying they don't need to come out with first party? Fuck that. I'm going PlayStation. Never owned the PlayStation before, but I'm doing it with this gen. That's perfect for them. If you never owned the PlayStation, you never played PS4 for whatever reason, that's absolutely crazy in my mind, but it happens. PS5's a good way to go because you'll catch up to a lot of games that you didn't get to play that day. So I could see from that perspective those dudes. But I don't know how big of a crowd that is. Honestly, I don't think that's a lot of people, in my opinion. What do you think, Ode? You think that's a lot of people?
No, I don't think it's a lot either, actually. When you think about it from that standpoint, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Oh, shit. All right, so what's next? What's another game? So we got the collection. Blah, 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 blah. All right, let's talk about the big guns, right? Let's not mess around. God of War.
Man. Man.
God of War.
I heard this. Oh, my gosh, I got excited.
I did not expect God of War to be a 2021 game. Now the question is it going to be on PS4? I'm going to say most likely yes. I'm going to be honest.
Yeah, I'm going to think so too.
I think it's a PS4 game souped up for PS5 because that is way fast. The game came out in 2018 and now you're talking 2021. That's most likely a PS4 game.
Man, my question, when we get a PS5 exclusive game, because I remember PS4 got their first exclusive game in, I want to say, February with Infamous Second Son.
At launch, Killzone.
Hold on.
Oh yeah, Killzone.
Killzone. I mean, even though Killzone's garbage.
Hold on. We got breaking news.
What? What's the breaking news?
Hey, chat. Type of 1 if you're listening clearly. Just came out right.
Oh.
Hold on. I'm about to read Jim Ryan's tweet or article, whatever the fuck he said right now, right?
Okay.
The PS4 has been enormously successful for Sony, selling more than 100 million systems to date. Ryan says,
Well, say that again. Say that again, because you cut out. I'm sorry. My dog shit in it is fucking with me now.
No, it's all good. It says, we'll continue support.
Say the next 3 to 4 years.
PS5. We hope if we do our job. Yes. Yeah.
Wow.
I just said that. Didn't I say that? Didn't I ask you that
For
question?
the next 3 to 4 fucking years, like,
Yes.
hold up, like cross-gen titles, or are they gonna make unique titles?
I don't know.
Like if you're gonna make like for example, Lost Soul Aside, that's a PS4 game. I'm cool with that. And China Hero Project. There's a lot more games that's gonna come out for PS4 because they're in development. I got that. But is all the titles gonna be nothing but cross-gen? Like literally no exclusive for PS5.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I heard what you said.
No, you were breaking up.
Oh,
no, he just, the end quote just says, many will transition. I just fucking asked you at the beginning of the show, doesn't PlayStation life cycle kind of lap when the new console comes out? It lasts and lingers a long time. Yeah. Right?
But they normally
that gives them wiggle room.
But they normally create unique, like I said, God of War 2 was literally for PS2. But Heavenly Sword and Resistance was PS3.
Right.
You know? These dudes said they believe in generations.
Yeah, they just said it.
Yep.
They just said, yeah. See? And that's the lines that we were complaining about. You know?
Yo, this shit is crazy. This shit is crazy.
Man.
Like, yo, there's no, like, you know, at this point, fuck it, Sony, just put your games day one on PC.
Yeah.
And cut the bleeding. Like, cauterize the wound, right?
Next generation, we all going to when you open up Steam, it's gonna be a PlayStation app.
Yeah, they better. Yo,
it's gonna happen. Like this is it. There ain't no more after this.
Like,
ain't no more after this.
This is crazy, dog. This is wild, man. This gen sucks.
Oh boy, if 2K makes bad as hell, I'm gonna be mad because I could have waited.
This next gen's gonna suck.
Bro.
Yeah.
It's literally just a graphics upgrade.
Yep.
That's it. They got lazy. And they're gonna charge us $70 for it. At least on PC, right? When the 3080, the 3090, 3070 comes out and PC gamers get the graphics upgrade, they don't pay more for the games because of it. You know, so they don't pay extra because of graphics upgrade, but we're gonna end up paying. This is why if this shit goes multi-platform, I'm going PC, because console gamers will get screwed. PC gamers don't get screwed over this shit.
Yeah.
Like PC gamers never get screwed, bro. They don't. You could talk shit about PC Master Race. They don't get fucked over. They rarely ever get fucked over. Rarely. Like
$5 for Luca. Shout out to Luca. Scumcast, what's up? She says the revenge of the Xbot has been insane today. Shout out to PlayStation for going back on their war.
Yo, that shit is crazy, girl. This shit is
Shout
crazy,
out to
bro.
Luca. That's my sister. Hey, I called this shit on her show
this
first.
Shit is some BS.
Hey, you know what?
There's nothing.
Put her up. All this time we've been podcasting together, even with you being across the fucking world, we always said, what's the number one thing as a group we didn't want Sony to do next generation?
This bullshit right here.
We didn't want them to focus on resolution and graphics.
No,
we didn't want that.
No, we wanted game design, man. Like
that's it. That's all we wanted. Better physics, better AI, better everything.
Yo, give us a new game, man. We wanted that Super Mario 64 feeling again.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. That transition feeling. Like, yo.
We don't have that. And that's gone. That's gone.
Yo, like, in my opinion, if Sony was going to do this shit, why fucking they should have just made a regular cyber built PSC like fucking Xbox did. Better CPU, better GPU, and call it the end of the day. Like all this shit with Mark Cerny talking about Jack 2 and game design and all this bullshit for fucking what?
Yep.
This shit is crazy. My man,
I don't feel. I mean, this shit knocking down the confidence level. Just
this is like 2013 all over again.
Yeah.
PS4, Xbox One, because it was an underwhelming.
So what now? All we got now is we only got Ratchet and Clank now to look forward to.
That's the only next gen game. That shit is crazy. What?
Hey, quote me now. I'm gonna be an extremist right now. If Ratchet and Clank comes to PS4, I'm turning in my badge. I'm going to HR to turn in my badge.
Yo.
And I'm giving Jim Ryan a fucking stunner on my way out.
Oh, shit. I'm blocking PlayStation. I'm blocking the Twitter account. Block. PlayStation be like, wait a minute, we're blocked? Like, yes, bitch, you're blocked. I'm blocking at PlayStation. You're about to be blocked on Twitter. Yo, that's just crazy. Wendingo, he says, it seems real next gen is still 2-3 years away. Yeah, I don't know, dog. I don't know. Matrix, yeah, this is crazy. Matrix. Thank you for the super chat. He says, imagine if RNC comes for PS4. Would be funny as fuck. Yo, this shit would be crazy. Oh my god, this shit is getting fucked. This is becoming trash. This gen already.
You know what's crazy too, Rock? Like, look, that new tech. So, like, you know what, bro? The more I think about it, the more my mind just starts thinking and going at 1,000 miles per hour. Like, think about this. Look at all the dope ass tech in that console, the dope tech inside the controller, the VR possibilities. Like, I'm not excluding those things out. But with all this new technology and we have to deal with this shit, kind of holding it back, like, come on, man. Like, that is fucking scary, my nigga. Like, what am I being excited for? You know what I'm saying? I feel like this is, like, remember when back in the day when we used to speculate, last generation, when we thought PlayStation was going to have a touchscreen on the damn controller and all that shit?
Yeah.
And to come to find out, if you play a game now, that middle button is just a map cursor.
Yeah.
You know, just like, you have the tech, but are you going to utilize it? Like, what's going to happen? Like, now all these questions start popping up. Are these niggas really going to try? Are these devs really going to care? Are they just going to push out the
You know what's the crazy part about this?
You know what I mean?
I bought a $1,000 TV for HDMI 2.1 and for fucking what?
Damn.
For a fucking PS4 game.
Damn.
Hey, Sony, baby.
I should have went cheap rock, bro, all over again. Yo, this is.
Shout out to Blaze 4K in the chat.
Sony, baby. Like, yo. I spent $1,000, G, for one HDMI 2.1 port to play a goddamn PS4 game. Yo, this shit is wild, son.
Hey,
yo,
I made you all this clowning, all this trolling. Look, in all seriousness, man, like, just play your games, have fun, but we gonna be talking shit during the whole time.
Man, I'm gonna tell you, you know what? I'm gonna take responsibility. You know what? I'm gonna take responsibility for all of this. Yo, y'all can all blame me, because I'm gonna tell you what happened. Ever since I kept saying I didn't buy a PS4 Pro because I ain't buying no bullshit console just for graphics upgrade, Sony's like, oh, word? All right. Well, we about to find out. And they got me. These dudes got me. Yo, they got me. These dudes got me, lovely.
Hey, what's the return policy on that television?
Yo, I don't know, man. I'm about to find out. Like, yo, this shit is wild, bro. These dudes got me out here looking stupid for HDMI 2.1 for a fucking PS4 game. You don't need HDMI 2.1 for PS4 games. Stop it. Like, yo.
Hey, we talk all that shit about Xbox. I was I'm gonna let y'all on a little secret, bro.
I'm gonna leave Xbox alone. When people are like, Xbox games gonna be held back, I'm gonna be like, so is PS4 games. It is what it is.
My memes are already made the day before. Usually when I know something about to happen, I have like 6 or 7 memes ready to go, right? I feel like deleting all that shit. Yo, real talk, like this shit got me hot. Like, and it's not just they just being like, why are you following the loser? Like, why?
I don't know, man. I don't know, dog. Like Wi-Fi 6, who gives a fuck for PS4 games? Hey, yo, man. I know I'm wilding out, man. Hit that like button, man.
Oh, man, we got 120 likes. I like to see that. Okay, we need a little bit more.
Man. So I don't know. You guys got anything else? Because this shit. I mean. It is what it is. We got to see how this turns out. But like I said, now more than ever, I am so glad I made the decision that I will be getting a PC next year. I am going to get a PC next year. I'm going to build that shit. At a minimum, my podcast won't be dog shit. You know, have just better everything. And if Sony goes sideways, I got my way out. I got my PC. Go ahead and fuck around. Boom. Right there. I'm going to buy that 3070. I'm going to buy that 3070. I'm going to get a nice Intel fucking CPU. It's going to be nice. And then at any point, I'm upgrading.
You know what you could do?
What?
You could take that TV back, right?
Yeah.
And go ahead and invest in a PC now.
I should do that, right? Just be like, fuck it.
You know, get your little 4K monitor or whatever.
I should be PC Master Race now. Like, fuck it. Demon Souls coming to PC. Let's talk about that last part. So, Demon Souls, right? We're going to go back to it. Apparently, the advertisement in the end said coming to PC, but then they took it away. Now, I'm going to be honest. That motherfucker's coming to PC. Right? Because there is no way.
Not now, but
it will. There's no way you can accidentally put that if the game was never designed for PC. There's no way you can accidentally put that on there. And that's what I was trying to tell Craig. Will you ever see Breath of the Wild 2 coming to PS5? No, they're never going to put those words because it's not being developed for PS5. So why would you even use those words?
Manny Loco said you miss Resident Evil 8.
I mean, yeah. I mean, it does look good. I'll be honest. Yeah. When it comes to Resident Evil 8, I would like to see their plans for PSVR 2.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest with that. Mr. Heisenberg.
I think we're gonna wait a year out for that.
Mr. Heisenberg. Thank you for super. He says PS5 is still a cop, but I ain't buying no cross-gen Horizon. Gorilla can close their studio and fire all the employees over this trash. Yo, this shit is crazy. This shit is crazy, man.
Is still my top 10.
It's gonna be a great game, but man, this is like for real, man. They put so much emphasis and conversation into game design, not holding developers back because of the architecture. SSD was needed, and they pulled this shit. Like, yo, that shit's crazy, man.
Yep.
That shit's crazy, man. Hey, yo, Rome, you got anything, brother?
Man, I'm actually zoning out, man, soaking that in. I just can't believe it. It seems like we brought into a PS4.5, bro. Yeah. You know, PS4 Pro.5.
Oh shit, we forgot. All right, let's talk about one good thing. All right, my bad was this, right? $399, baby. Did I not tell ya?
Yeah, no.
Did I not tell ya?
Yeah.
I told y'all it was not gonna be like ever since Nvidia released them prices, and then Xbox Series X was $499. I knew at that point, PS5 is $499. I knew that was already done deal because there's no way Sony's gonna announce anything higher than $499. But then the next best thing was what was gonna be the digital, and I said it's going to be $399. Because $449 is stupid. It doesn't even make sense. Like, why would you even bother? Like $50? Right. Like, really? What do you guys think? Which one's you getting?
You know what? I'm $70. Oh man, I'm gonna wait.
Which one you gonna get?
For me?
Yeah.
I'm saying if the prices is, you talking about which one? You talking about which one? Which one you talking about?
No, which one? The PS5. Which version you gonna get? The $399 or the $499?
Oh, I got the $499.
You gotta get that disc.
Today. Yeah, I actually got it today.
Oh, you already pre-ordered?
Yeah, I already pre-ordered it everything.
Oh, my man ain't playing.
The headset, not the headset, the controller, Miles Morales, and the dock station.
Okay. Hey, yo, and all day digital.
Yeah.
All day digital. Is he there? He left.
Oh, here we go. Oh, okay.
Oh no, he's muted. Oh, he's probably.
No. I'm right here.
Right.
Hey, no, J-Dub on the phone right now. He just called me right now.
Is he coming on or?
Hey, J-Dub, you coming? On 60 frames, bro.
Well, we almost done though.
Hey, get on for like.
I'm getting shocked by all these news, man. I'm like, especially as we're going on.
Hey, that nigga, I'm already pre-gaming that nigga already. What we talking about, right? He's already got his pony shoes on.
Man, he better not come with that bullshit. J-Dub, please, he better not come in with that bullshit, man. Don't do it, dog. With the amount of trash talking we did, don't do it, dog. Oh man, with all that trash talking we did,
nigga in a wheelchair.
Yo,
keep fucking around,
man. With all that, man, we even bashed the Series S.
Bashed it, bro. There he is.
We killed that Series S for holding. J-Dub, help me out here. Now, you know what? I'm going to let you talk for the next 10 minutes.
I think he's getting
right now he's getting his suit of armor. He's like, J-Dub.
Okay, can y'all hear me?
My brother, Governor. J-Dub.
What's up, bro?
What the hell happened, bro?
Oh,
what happened?
What are we talking about? What's the topic?
No, I mean, let me tell you something. You and I destroyed the Xbox Series S for holding back Xbox game. Me and you, we launched nuclear bombs because Xbox was being held back by Xbox One. Yeah. Me and you, we literally decimated the enemies. Like, it wasn't even a contest. And then when we go back home to our country, winning the war, the people we fought for did it to us. J-Dub, Horizon is on PS4.
You know what, Puerto Rock? Let me tell you this.
He's gonna say it's on PS4 for you, not for me.
Let me answer this question.
Go ahead.
I recently got my PS5 pre-order in with all my.
What I'm saying, J-Dub, this is what happened, right? We were contracted for a mission, right? Sony said, "Hey, yo, you are our two best operatives. You're gonna go deep into enemy territories." And we're gonna be like, all right, what's the protocol? The J-Dub, this is it. We top flight security of the world classified. G14 classified. Me and you, like we have clearances nobody in the world has, right? Yes. And our mission was to go out there and tell them we believe in generations. Your Xbox One is gonna hold your games back. Your Xbox Series S is gonna hold your game backs. You need exclusives. You need to take advantage. Custom console, custom SSDs. Yo, dog, listen, J-Dub, hold up. J-Dub. We went out there, J-Dub, we went out there and we dropped bodies. Like, we decimated. Like, their countries collapsed. We destroyed governments. We were like the shadow loop. We did our jobs. We did our duty. We come back home and we're like, hey, we're back home. And they're like, oh, by the way, the game's on PS4.
Puerto Rock, we were six. Listen, they gave us the mission. We carried out the mission. We were successful. We got everybody to shit on Xbox for 6 months.
No, but now look at us.
Listen, Puerto Rock. This is where you're missing the whole battle of the war. It's not for you to be able to say, well, we can't have this for us. No, it's for them to say that they can't have it for them. So our job was to go and attack them and
no. No, that's like me saying, hey, yo, Puerto Rock. No. That's like you send me a mission. Hey, you're gonna go out to this. You're gonna kill this cartel because they're pimping drugs and whatever. I'm like, yo, I believe in that shit. Yeah. I'm gonna take them out. And then when I come home, cool. Now we on the drug market. I'm like, whoa. Like, what are you talking about? Oh, no. We believe in drugs. We just don't want them to sell drugs. We want to sell it. Oh, hell nah. I'm going to go Punisher. Bow. I'm killing everybody. I'm a man with no loyalty. I'm a man with no allegiance now. Everybody got to die. I'm going to go Frank Castle. Everybody dying now. Like, you going to do this to me?
I ain't gonna lie, Puerto Rock, man. Sony's savage for that.
Yo, hell no. They're gonna get this work. Sony's gonna get this work. You told me you sent me out to take out these drug dealers so that way you can take over? Oh, hell nah. I'm taking everybody out. You ain't gonna play me like that.
Okay.
I'm going Jason Bourne. I'm rogue. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, I'm officially rogue. You cannot trust me. If you're a pony, don't trust me. I'm taking out anybody. Anybody can get it. From here on out, everybody gotta die. Everybody's gotta die.
No, listen.
I'm taking out everybody. I'm a man with no country.
Yeah, listen. Here's the thing, though, right? To me, it doesn't matter. I'm gonna be honest. It don't. I got my PS5. Right? I'm good. For everybody else, listen. You know, you got 120 million people out there, and you know, maybe they went back and said, well, you know, we fuck it. You know, oh well. You know, and that's the strategy.
Come on, Jacob. Me and you, Jacob, my brother.
Gaming is a selfish hobby, and I'm sorry, I'm selfish. I don't give a damn.
Jacob, me and you.
Jacob, hey, sit down. Hey, I know you're on this couch, man. We all chilling. We got the music playing. You know what I'm saying? We got drugs. We got cocaine. We got all that shit. We having a party.
They got the bitches. Right. We got the bitches dancing. We out here. We need no Browning right now.
We celebrating before we go on this operative mission to go take down Sony. So if you walked in this door, bro, you gotta be ready to do it, right?
Well, let me ask you this though. Let me ask you this though. Be honest, both of you guys.
What's up?
With that aside, right? With Sony supporting PS4 for some more years, right? Mm-hmm. Did they show you what you wanted to see today? Yes or no?
No.
Hey, Polaroid sound like he's trying to start
They showed me what I wanted to see. They started with exclusive Final Fantasy 16. They showed me
it's not exclusive. It's on PC.
Gameplay, and they ended with God of War.
That's not exclusive either.
We got a release date.
That's probably not exclusive. And God of War is probably PS4 also.
No, Final Fantasy is exclusive.
It's on PC.
What else?
It's on PC.
Well, okay. Listen, I didn't think we were on PC because 100% of Xbox games are on PC, so I didn't think we were doing that. Yeah. I mean, it depends on who you talk to, right?
True. I'm doing it.
Now, here's the thing.
Because that's my way out. When all else fails, I use PC.
They showed me everything I wanted to see. Right. They showed me everything I wanted to see. Now, we can go back and say, yeah, you showed me all the bangers. You showed me all the games. You gave me the great fucking low price of $3.99. You gave me all that shit. But I'm going to be mad because my fellow ponies get to play a couple of these games along with me.
No. That's not it.
We gave Xbox shit. That's what we were supposed to do. That's what this console war is about. It's about giving them shit.
That's not it. But I'm not giving them shit to give them shit. I give them shit because I want them to be better. Right? No. Sony had that boring ass.
That's why you made a mistake. No. That's why you made a mistake.
I didn't make a mistake.
So they can be better.
No.
Xbox will never be better.
Listen, I'm the one that told you that. Listen. Listen. Here's the thing. Sony told us they believe in generations. That's why when I watched the showcase, in conjunction with what Sony told me, I got what I wanted. But then after the showcase, they're like, oh yeah, by the way, it's on PS4. Wait, what? Yeah. Wait, what did you say? So in other words, Miles Morales is not built from the ground up on PS5. It can't be.
Okay, they just said, listen. They just said Miles Morales is built from the ground up for PS5.
No, they didn't. They're lying.
That's what they just said.
How? But it still runs on PS4. Like J-Dub. I'm looking at.
We know it's going to run slower. J-Dub. We know it's going to run lower resolution. We know it's going to run lower frames. You can do whatever. I'm just saying.
4K ray
I'm just saying. To me, I don't care. I got my PS5 secured. I'm okay. Like I'm none of that shit bothers me.
I'm secure.
Listen, I was fighting the console war. I got a lot of bodies killed. I got my trophy. Now I'm going home. I don't care if the war's still going on. I got my trophy. I'm good.
We ain't got no trophy. You got to play better versions of PS4 games.
Listen.
J-Dub, you're playing PS4 games.
Listen.
You're playing PS4 games. You got the PS4 Pro. You got Pro. You got Pro Square.
Argument. Listen, you're using the same argument that Crap Gamer used to use, right?
What argument?
You being mad because other people get to
No,
play.
I'm not.
Xbox
No,
guys-
no,
listen,
no.
listen,
That's not.
it's
No,
like Xbox guys
no.
are
I
getting to
don't
play.
care, J-Dub. I don't care. I don't
It's
care
not
about
like
other
PC
people.
guys
I
are
don't.
playing
I
them.
don't.
It's-
I don't
it's
care
other
about that.
PlayStation
No,
guys.
I don't care about what other people play. That's never been my issue. Never,
No,
ever,
but
issue.
that's-
Never. My issue is this. All right.
Yeah.
Right. You make a first-party machine. You make the
Yes.
PS5, and you have
Yes.
developers in your charge. It is your job to push the message of what you're telling me. If you are telling me that your developers are tired of being held back by all design, that Mark Cerny had a picture of Jack 2, and he said gaming has not changed since Jack 2. He's telling us this, and that the PS5 was designed to address those issues, those bottlenecks, those issues where developers, when they try to make a game, they're like, man, I got to make the game designed this way because of how old consoles were. That's what Sony's telling me. So I'm like, cool.
Okay.
Now, hold up. That's what you're telling me. I don't expect EA, I don't expect Activision, I don't expect Square Enix or Capcom to fulfill that vision because it's not their business. Their business is just to sell games. So they're going to make games on Xbox. They're going to make games on PC. They're going to make games on Switch, whatever. So I don't expect any of them. Like, that's cool, whatever. But if you're the first party and this is your vision, then it's on you to fulfill it. You're the only one that can because it's your product. So now when you show me, when you say all this stuff, and then you show me Horizon Zero Dawn, I'm like, oh man, that's cool. But then you tell me, oh, but it's going to be on PS4. That means you handicapped yourself on your own product. You did it.
Let me tell you why, Puerto Rock. Have you all of the games that you just named, right? Horizon Zero Dawn, God of War, all that shit, ran on 1.8 T-flops. 1.8 T-flops outdid 6 T-flops. So you mean to tell me Sony can't make a next generation game and still make a Lord version? Like,
no.
I'm saying Sony.
They're only gonna do
Sony's-
the only way they could do something of dramatic difference if they make 2 builds. They're not gonna make 2 builds. I'm telling you, you're getting PS4 games souped up. They're gonna look great. They'll probably have better frame rates. They're gonna have ray tracing. They're gonna have better textures. But it's
let
the
me ask you this,
same
right?
game.
You just said, Puerto Rock, you just said they're gonna look great. They're gonna have good textures. They're gonna have that, right? Okay, if they give you that, they're giving you the better textures. They give you that. Have you seen, like, what's going to be the difference? I
want what they promised. I want game design. I want better game design.
Okay, let me ask you this, Puerto Rock. If they would
take for example.
No, listen. If they would have never told you that Spider-Man's Miles Morales is going to come to the PlayStation 4 too, when you seen that trailer, would you have thought that, hey, this was held back?
No, here's the thing. No.
All
right, stop. But here's the.
Do you think?
No, hold up.
Spider-Man Miles
I
Morales was held back because of PS4?
I got you. I know. I'm gonna tell you.
Okay.
You know when the proof of the pudding is? When I put the game in my hands, I will know this motherfucker's a PS4 game by playing it. I'm gonna know.
Okay, good.
Right?
Exactly.
I'm gonna tell you this.
That's why you gotta play.
No, but I don't need to. But no, there's nothing to test. They already told you it's a PS4 game. They already told you. So there's not a test.
So how are you? Just because? Listen, I'm trying to understand.
No, I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna help you understand. You're playing. All right. Okay. I'm gonna help you. I'm gonna help you understand.
It's gonna have good textures. It's gonna look great. What else is there?
That's just graphics, J-Dub. I'm gonna help you. PS4 Pro looks better than PS4, does it not?
Yes.
Okay. Is that next gen? Just because it looks better? No.
No, it's
looking. That's it. It's just listen. Graphics. J-Dub. Graphics.
Watch this.
This is your problem. I just want to make this one statement. J-Dub.
Yeah.
Graphics is not next gen. It will never be next gen. That is not next gen. It's not.
Yeah.
Graphics is not next gen. It's not. It never will be. You need game design. You need gameplay. You gotta have gameplay.
Puerto Rock, when you pop in a game, right? When you pop in a game into your PlayStation, what's the first thing that comes to your senses? It's your eyes. It's what you see. Your eyes will always be the biggest stimulant in games. Those graphics are the first thing that you see. The first thing you see when you see a game, you say these graphics are great or these graphics are shitty. You don't say, well, let me check out the game design. Nobody says that. So trying to determine, right? trying to determine if a game is next gen or not, if you can't see it visually, it's going to be hard unless you complete a game or play it for a while for you to say what a developer could or could not.
No, it's not. Listen.
What game have you played? Name a game that you played. Name a game that you played where you said the game design was held back.
Oh, that's a whole bunch. We've been hell. Are you kidding me? That was a Destiny.
Name
Destiny,
okay,
I just told you.
Okay.
Destiny, PS4, it was the same shit. Brother, man, we spent the first. Listen, J-Dub, the first 3 years of this console gen, everybody complained that the games are held back because they're no different than the PS3 360 version. The first three, and listen, that was the one thing every gamer agreed. PC gamers, Xbox gamers, and PlayStation gamers. If there was one thing we all agreed on, the first 3 years, every game was pretty much a high-raised PS3 360 game.
You know what,
everybody agreed to that.
Listen, when you play Destiny 3, right, on your PlayStation 5 or your X Series X or the PC, guess what? It's going to be the same shit. It's going to be the same. They ain't finna change no game design. That was PC. It's the same thing like Madden. It's the same like the Division. They're not going to change anything. You're going to get what you get. That's how they would design.
Now listen. Right now, the game design is just the whole. Let's put it this way. Can we admit this? Cerny did say game design, did he not? Because I'm not lying. I didn't make that up.
No, I agree. Listen.
So can we agree that he lied? Can we at least agree to that?
Yes.
Okay, then that's it. That's it.
That's it.
He lied.
Made a GIF about it.
Yeah.
Sony lied, but I was laughing about it. I said they used that to their advantage against. They got everybody to shit on Xbox, and then they came out and did it. I said I started laughing.
But that backfired on them.
Mentality.
No,
they say we're gonna shit on these people, and then by the time we come out, they're gonna forget about it.
No, they're not gonna forget about it. Every gamer's like, what the fuck? There's a lot of PlayStation gamers.
Let me ask you this one question: are you buying a PlayStation 5?
Yeah.
Okay.
But ask you this. Let me tell you this. Let me put it this way. When
you play when you play Horizon Zero Dawn 2, are you gonna have a sad face or a mad face like, man, this fucking game was held back?
Let's see.
No. We're gonna play that bitch and be like, it's the most beautiful, greatest game ever.
No. Stop. Because I'll give you a perfect example. We just talked about Neo 2 all day. What did I say about Neo 2? All day.
Oh, he's not there? All day? I wouldn't hear.
Rome. Neo 2 says it wasn't that great. It was just a carbon copy. I'm honest about the game. If Horizon Zero Dawn 2 is a carbon copy with prettier graphics, I'm just gonna say that. I'm gonna be like, it's a shallow game with just looks pretty.
It could. Listen, here's
I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be honest in the games.
This is how you have to differentiate it, right?
If a game is just a better looking PS4 games, I'm gonna say that.
No,
I'm gonna be like, it's just a better looking PS4 game.
How are you? Listen, when we play God of War 2, right? How are we gonna know that this is just not a prettier looking version of Part 1, and that's the way that they intended to make it? What if when we play God of War 2, right? What if it's PS5 only? Right?
I'm hoping that.
Listen, and it plays the same. It just has the better graphics.
Are you gonna say it was held back? Nah. Because guess what?
That's not gonna happen. They got the base. Every game don't start from scratch, brother. Every game don't start from scratch. They got. You know why God of War is able to come out next year?
Like I'll even give you. They already got the engine. They got everything already. In fact, I already dismissed. I already dismissed that. Like Second Son, right? You can tell that wasn't just a recarbon copy of Infamous 1 and 2, because you could tell from the gameplay. You can tell from the game mechanics that they did a lot of improvements. It's a lot better game, you know. It's not just a souped up version of 1 and 2. All right? You can see that. You can see it from there, right from the start, right? You can tell, all right? Same thing. You can tell Bloodborne was better than the shit from PS3.
You named Infamous Second Son, and you named
and that was 2014. That was just from the get go.
Yeah. Yeah, and I get it. Listen,
J-Dub, the truth is...
I've already told you, I already told you. Sony lied, Mark Cerny lied. They all lied based on what they want to do, right?
Yeah, they lied.
Now, here's the thing. When you look at a game like Ratchet and Clank...
That's the only game that's legitimately next gen.
Listen, I agree with you.
Because I know... that they're not going to be able to do that on the PS4.
But Puerto Rock, who's to say in a year? Who's to say 6 months from now they're not going to say there's a PS4 version coming?
Nah,
who's to say that?
I don't think it is.
You don't know that. It could
from that gameplay, the PS4 can.
You probably have loading screens. Okay. You probably have other things. You don't know that
unless they make it. But I doubt they'll. Yeah, so I don't know.
We don't.
I'm just saying this right now. I'll put it this way: from this day on, we have no leg to stand on and talk shit about Xbox. That's over.
Listen.
That's over.
Yeah,
that's over. There's nothing. You can't say nothing. Don't even mention Xbox Series S is holding it back. Like nothing. That conversation's done. The only thing you can say is Sony's first party makes better games than Microsoft's first party.
But
that's about it.
Hasn't that always been? Okay. Listen, in this whole generation of gaming, this generation, the previous one, and ever since the beginning of time, hasn't it always ever just been about the games? Now, I get it for banter, right? We talk about the hardware, the checkerboard, and we laugh and we. But at the end of the day, the reason why Nintendo is thriving and dominating is because they got games, right? Yeah. It wasn't about this. It wasn't about that. Listen, Nintendo this Friday is about to get 15-year-old fucking games that they're charging you $60 for, and they didn't even do that. They just it's a ROM. Yeah. They gave you a ROM, and they charging you full price, right? So they didn't do nothing, but they're still dominating.
Yeah, but they built their games for their console and their own. My thing is this: if I'm gonna buy a specific device,
these games ran on Nintendo 64. These games ran
but
on the
Wii.
But
Nintendo, but I'm gonna say this: Nintendo fans, they're different. They're built different.
Listen, Porter, I agree with you, brother.
They're built real different. Right? I'm just saying this. This is my point. This is my point. No, this is my point. My point is, if I'm buying a specific product, then there's an expectation pertaining to that specific product. If you wanna make your product a generic device, then it's generic. It is what it is. It is what it is. And in my opinion, just fucking put your games on PC day one. If you want to do multi-platform development, because whether it's PS4. Like, multi-platform development is still multi-platform development. Just because Sony owns both devices, it doesn't change the fact is they're catering to two different architectures. It's multi-platform development. It is what it is, right? So fuck it. Just put it on PC. That way, at least I can choose which multi-platform device I want to play the game on. That's it.
But you should always do that, Puerto Rock. You should always. We've been doing that for the longest. We've been doing that for the longest.
No, Sony's made exclusives.
We knew that when the first PlayStation 4 game.
That you got people who are comfortable with the products and the environment and the everything that comes with that product. I'm not arguing that. All right. I know I talk shit. But people are still going to buy PS5s. People are still going to buy Xbox no matter what happened. I completely got that. But what I'm saying is, for the other consumers, don't box us in. If you're going to do it, do it. So that way, if you want a PS5, it's your choice. If you want an Xbox, it's your choice. If you want a PC, your choice. Let people who want to choose, and then that's it. Just stop messing around. Let's just do it. Put games on everywhere, and then let's just people be happy where they want to do it. But don't make up something saying, "Hey, we're gonna do it this way." So then consumers like me could be like, "All right, I like the message. I like what you're doing. Cool. I'm gonna get it because that's the message you're saying, and that's why I want to buy." And then you flip on the message, or you don't follow through. Like just at the very least, at the very least, as shitty as Microsoft is, at least they were honest about that. So that way, like me, I made the choice to go PC because they were honest. They said, "Hey, bro, we're putting everything on PC. That's just the way it is. If you want to stay on Xbox, you can. If you want to go PC, you can. We're just gonna tell you what it is, and that ain't changing. So at least that's cool."
Yeah. Shout out to Matrix in the chat. Listen, I came on here and I was making fun of how savage Sony was. That's where like, oh well, fuck it.
But here's the thing, right?
I'm looking at it. I'm looking at it from that standpoint. I'm not looking at it from anything else.
Right. But listen.
There's no damage control. Did Sony lie? Yes, they lied. Did all of that? Everything you said, that's 100% true.
Yeah,
it is. But I don't think when we pop in that Horizon Zero Dawn 5 that we're going to have a bad experience and say, you know what, we could have had this, and this, but we couldn't because of this, because we would have never known what kind of game those guys wanted.
I'm going to say this. Right? I'm going to say this up front.
We knew, no, hold on, Puerto Rock, let me finish. We knew in a lot of instances that it was bullshit when Microsoft was getting shit for it, right? But we used it for fanboy console war banter. That's what it was, right? We really didn't give a damn if their games were held back or not. They don't even have any games to be held back, right? So it didn't really matter. So I'm trying to distinguish the funny factor from the real, right? And you're right, 100%, the real. Sony fucked over Microsoft. They really did. They got them to do all this shit, and they told us that they wanted everybody to move over to PlayStation 5 quick as possible. They believe in generations and this and this. They told us that, right? So those motherfuckers lied.
Right.
But
let me say this. Let me do a super chat. You got Forget Me Not.
Go ahead.
Is Astrobot is a PS5 game? Don't make it next gen. I don't know. Or maybe he said do make it next gen, or it's not next gen.
I want to understand what a next generation game is, because right now
for consoles,
I don't think
next generation games has always been on consoles game design, always been game design, not graphics. Right? Like think about it.
We've been getting the same Madden over.
No. You cannot use one game and then it represents everything.
Okay,
right?
I can keep naming.
You can't.
I can keep naming a bunch of games that we buy.
Like, do you have games that are lazy developers? Of course, you have lazy developers. There's no doubt about that. But do you have developers that take stuff to the next edge and push game design? Of course, you do.
That's up to the developer, right? That's up to a developer. That's not up to whether a console is a game is the same on this and that, or
I understand that. Okay, I completely understand that, right? Like for example, EA, I'm never gonna expect next generation from EA. I get that, all right. But EA didn't come and have me sit on a 40-minute goddamn presentation saying that games are being held back, so they created a hardware to address that. They didn't ever said that. Yeah. Tell me one name me one third-party developer that released a product and said, we released these products because gaming has been holding us back, game design has been held back, so we are addressing it with this product. Only Sony has done that.
Sony said that, and especially
so then own it. Own it. So own it. So own it. That's what I'm asking.
Brother,
own what you said.
I agree with you. I just asked the question, how are we going to know if a game is next gen or not? Now, besides the visuals, we know we're going to get great fucking visuals, but I'm just asking, like, how at this point in time, right? It's not about resolution. It's not about frames. We already got that shit, right? Outside of that, you can say, hey, you know what? I'm playing this Astrobot. It has all these different mechanics and levels and stuff in it. This feels like some next gen shit to me that couldn't be done, but you would never know.
I mean, you would never know.
The same. Listen, you would never know.
The way you know is actually by playing the games. Like when you play a game, right? And you play a game, you'll be like, man, this is a fucking reskinned fucking and there was plenty of games we talked about. We said the same shit. Like this is a fucking reskinned whatever. What fucking game was the most recent example? We literally said it was a reskinned fucking this game. Like literally, it's the same carbon copy. And everybody complained about it. Fuck, what was that game? You know by playing it, right? You know like, oh shit, this is some new shit. Man, this is really cool game, open world. You know when you play it, right? You're right. You can't tell from advertisement because advertisement, on YouTube, Twitter, videos is just graphics. And got that. And graphics is what pull you in. But when you play it and you're on a new console, that's when the criticism comes out. That's when people after the fact could be like, a perfect example. The Last of Us 2 is definitely next gen compared to The Last of Us 1 that came out on PS3 or even the remaster. Those two games are world apart. Do you not agree?
Oh, no, I agree with that.
Yeah, you see, you just know. Like, even though graphically, when you see the video, you're like, man, there's great graphics. But when you play it, you're like, yo, some people confused it for the PS5. Like, man, this is dev kit. That's what I'm talking about. You know when a game is ahead. You couldn't get that game on the PS3. The Last of Us 2 would not be on the PS3 on any level. It's just not. It's not gonna happen. It's just not gonna happen. It's just not gonna happen. And that's what we were hoping for, especially when they were telling us this stuff, right? And that's just crazy, right? And of course, we got the whole joke about Sony, but in reality, is the Xbox community impacted by the jokes? Because Microsoft was honest with them. And the hardcore Xbox guys, they agreed. So they know their games are going to be, are multi-platform, whatever. It was actually us PlayStation guys that believed in Generations. So in reality, the joke's on us. They lied to us, and we fell for it. Not the Xbox guys, because the Xbox guys are listening to Phil and what he's saying. Right? So they know their games are going to be on Xbox and going to be on PC. They already know that, and they accepted that reality. We were told different. Sony literally said they believe in Generations. So we ate that up. Just for them to go back on it. So technically, the joke's on us, not on the Xbox guys. If anything, the Xbox guys was telling us what Sony's saying is bullshit. Technically, they were warning us. Technically speaking, they were warning us, telling us that no, man, you're gonna see, things are different. So the jokes is really on us, not them. They accepted the reality of multi-platform games going to PC day one, and they still choose Xbox, which is fine. At least they made an informed decision. Technically, I'm the dude that looks like an asshole. Because I made a decision when the information I got wasn't up front. It wasn't in total context. And technically, they're still lying. Oh, shit. Everybody here? Something happened? Okay. Forget Me Not, he says, if Ratchet is changing its game design, Sony didn't lie. Sony did with certain games on PS4, but you were expecting Astro Bot Sackboy to be truly next gen? At least Horizon Forbidden West. Thank you for the super chat. At least Horizon's Forbidden West, and I'm questioning God of War. Because God of War 2021, I did not expect God of War to be coming out that fast. So now you have to start questioning which games are truly built for PS5 or truly built. Sackboy, I'll be honest. I said there's going to be certain games that were cross-gen. Like MLB, I knew it was going to be cross-gen, but now it's full multi-plat. I kind of thought, because Little Big Planet was cross-gen, I know there's going to be certain cross-gen games. But I thought the big titles, Horizon, God of War, all the big games, I honestly thought they're going to use those games to represent Miles Morales, the next Spider-Man. I thought those big games were going to be the definitive PS5 games because they need the games to push their vision. I don't know which game is going to push their vision now. I just don't know which one.
Right.
Not saying the games could still be fun. Like, yeah, we're going to talk. It's fun. It's great. They're graphically going to look beautiful. But that's not what they're advertising. Xbox is advertising graphics. PlayStation advertising graphics. They're advertising game design. Play different. They're doing all this stuff that's saying we're moving ahead. We're moving forward. We believe in generations. This ain't a generation change. Like I said before, 4K 60 is not next gen. That is not a next gen thing.
Yeah, that's what I say too. As a matter of fact, I'm actually sitting here. Besides Ratchet and Clank, what games do we really have to really allow the PS5 to stretch its legs, to flex its muscle?
Yeah.
And that's that. And I gave Xbox a ton of crap behind it, bro.
Yeah, now we look stupid.
Yeah, man. Yeah, now
it is what it is.
It backfired, right? Yeah. And as a matter of fact, a couple of bots came after me right after the announcement. Retweeted a couple of my old tweets. Like, what happened? I couldn't say nothing. I had to take that L, man.
Yeah, man. It is what it is.
Yeah.
I mean, we'll see, I guess.
But I'm not mad, though.
I mean, it is what it is.
I'm looking forward to those games. Yeah. I think they're going to be great.
I mean, they're going to be great. They're going to be fun. But, man, Sony really did the okey dope on us.
Right.
Like, yo, they were like that dude, at a mega church. Yo, they got us, bro. We put that check. We passed the collection. That dude is like, that dude convinced us it's not all about the money while he's driving a Mercedes. Like, yo, he got us. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Yo, but it is what it is. I mean, I don't know, man. But anyway, I guess, anyway, man, hey, to the chat, thank you for rocking out. Please hit that like button. I hope you enjoyed the show. Everybody laughing. Oh, it's at the tip. Brown Devil. Great show, guys. Thank you so much for the super chat. Thank you for all the supporters out there. Before on your way out, hit the like button. I keep it real. Y'all think I'm playing. If y'all thought J-Dub's my man, though, he the governor. J-Dub. Shout out to J-Dub. He hold it down. My man, he held the line. He like this. Hold on. Hodor, my man said,
Me
yo,
and Porter Rock is the niggas that you talk to right before you about to go do some dirt. We trying to talk you out of it. Or, you know, before you had to go on a suicide mission, but it's all good. We tried to give him the dossier. He didn't want to take it. So, you know, it's all good. If you still love him, but he's out on a suicide mission. Make sure you take your parachute.
Shout out to J-Dub. My man's like, Hodor. My man is loyal. God damn it, J-Dub, you the man.
Hey, tuck and roll, J-Dub. Tuck and roll.
Man, my boy J-Dub. Shout out to J. Thanks for joining. Anyway, I'm glad you guys rocked out with us. Again, hit the like button. We're going to be out of here. We'll see you guys next Monday to talk about more future PS4 games in 4K ray tracing. Oh, shit. You guys take care, man. Thank you so much for rocking out with us. All right? Hodor! Hold the door! Hold the door! Oh, shit. Shout out to